Hey everyone and welcome to another Isaac highlight run. In today's video we did this. I think it was a pretty wild run that you're gonna enjoy, and if you liked the video please do not forget to like and subscribe. The wheel has a fucking hard on for the beast and the boss rush. Okay, we got Lemon Mishap, we've got 3 hearts, we've got really good tier rate and damage, we've got Dad's Lost Coin. Oh, and we've got a run winner. Oh my god, we have 1.76 luck and we get this thing? Holy crap. Oh, and there's a power croissant in the shop that I would like to have. Jesus Christ. I've never seen this room before. Holy crap. That was intense. Free run, pretty much. Holy crap, I think we already won, chat. Luck affects the spawn of special tiers, yes. The game is really apologizing for last Monday. It better. Spawning on top of us? Nah. This path has very few of those, if any. We're gonna be fine. This is an XL floor. This looks really big. Oops. Hello. Hey chat, look who's here. Guess who? Well, you're gonna know who. There's only one person living with me. Pete's always here, so it can't be him. Good morning, Krusty Crew. Is this the Krusty Krab? Who is that? I'll give you one guess. He said tussle. I have no idea what that means. But I'm pretty sure what you're doing is called ruffle.
Hey God.
Oh god. You know what? I'm trying to win. I'm trying to rebuild the streak. But I'm gonna take it anyway. For the fans. Is this Santa Claus? Does she bring presents for chat? Do you have presents for chat? Maybe... Pete be like, take the almond milk. I don't think that's what Pete is like. Pete wants me to win. Pete knows it's a shit move. He's a better Isaac player than I am, to be honest. Alright, if I don't get another heart here, there's really no use in me going to the devil deal. Well, that's okay. You can just go to the angel room with this phenomenal build. Get a godhead to go with that almond milk and just win the run that way. Hey, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I'm not going in there. Why do you hate me? Yeah, you do. Why don't you get rock bottom? I think it's a bit late for rock bottom. We needed that before picking up almond milk. There's 2 possible secret rooms here, and I guessed wrong. 1 for it. We're going to the beast. Alright, that is Garbo. And that is just not enough books. She really does hate me. Once a day when I stream, she comes in here to bully me in public in front of 50 people. She's actually just a massive bully. Chat, tell me your honest opinion. Would you date a bully? You'd date BTA, yeah. Is BTA really a bully? Would you say BTA is a bully? BTA is a bully? Not as far as I see it. BTA is actually one of the finest human beings in this chat. There you go. I said it. No bully. No bullying here. You are a bully. You're a gigantic bully. Look at all these tiny flames doing absolutely no damage. Man, whose idea was it to pick up the almond milk? Oh, right, mine. Alright, let's get a godhead and fix this build. Ooh. Very good. What time? 6:70. Yeah, we're fine. There's the coughing now. Have fun. Mooney caught COVID.
Oh.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Scheiße. She said feel better soon. In German. Although you are German, so you understood that if you heard it. I'm getting candy for my throat as soon as a person shopping returns. Nice, nice. You get that throat candy. I still have some cough drops at home from my My recent infection. I'd send them over, but by the time they get to you, you'd probably be feeling fine again. I was hoping for greed. What's your best recipe with less than 5 ingredients? Who are you asking? Oh, you have a question for Miss Props. That's what it says, right? With less than 5 ingredients. I would assume either baking or cooking. You just said recipe, so. Wow, you assume she cooks because she's a woman. I don't think that's the implication here, especially since I talk about it almost daily that I'm the one cooking. But way to force your internalized sexism on everyone, Miss Achiever. Gee, think. That's what I thought, actually. We made melon salad. Shit. We made melon salad just today, and it was really good, and has 4 ingredients. Melon, of course. Watermelon, that is. Feta cheese. Mint. And lemon juice. So that's pretty good. Mostly because I've seen Props cookbook for Pete, and it's only fish and seed. Well, I mean, he is a penguin. What the... What else am I gonna cook for him? What does these turn into? Oh my god, that looks incredible, actually. Not necessarily good, but fancy. Love, cook love. I'm afraid to tell you, but the movies are wrong, Miss Achiever. Those tropey romances are wrong. You can't live off of love alone. That doesn't work that way. Like, as much as I enjoy it, and as much as I enjoy spending time with her, I think if I stopped eating on a daily basis, I'd eventually starve. Plus, even if I had the chat, if you could stop eating for the rest of your life, like you just get by, you don't need to eat for the rest of your life, would you do it? I've read an article the other day, actually, that was talking about how most people wouldn't actually give up eating if they had the chance to, just because they enjoy it so much. Would you give up eating if you could, chat? Oh, I need to look up what that is. I just can't tell these apart. Pluto. 0.7 tiers greatly reduce Isaac's size to an extent where some enemy tiers will now travel straight over him without dealing damage if they are high off the ground. Tiers can still hit Isaac if gravity applies for too long. Allows Isaac to squeeze between some objects. Okay, that seems good. More tier rate is always nice when you have almond milk. Don't really need the squeezing between objects part because we're flying. But everything else seems fancy. Do you want to sit down? There's a chair right next to me. Just you know, just an idea.
Ja, das ist eine sehr gute Idee.
For someone with back pain and the like. Are you in the frame? You need to slide over a bit or get to the other side. So they can see you. She goes to the dark side, chat. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pretty sure the neighbors heard you move just now. Yeah, see, now you're in the frame and they can see you. I remember people who claimed they could get by with energy from the air. Of course, all of them had fridges. Depends, do you still feel hungry? No, you wouldn't feel hungry. You could get by not eating for the rest of your life. Like, you just survive, you wouldn't need to eat, you wouldn't have the urge to eat. And you also couldn't eat, right? Like, you just can't eat. You don't have to eat, but you also can't eat. Would you do it? Would you? Yes, you wouldn't eat anymore? Or yes, you would keep eating? Or you would want to keep eating? Okay, so you wouldn't want to live like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am a plant? Not... That is not the point I'm making with that question. I feel I'm gonna have to make that the question of the day next week. This is something you can talk for hours on end. Wait. He's not dead. He's looking away. Okay, let's get Godhead now, chat. Boom! That's not Godhead. That's my bookworm book, though. I will literally never be able to tell when it fires 2 tiers, but... Food tastes too good to give it up. It's one of the handful of joys in my life. Yeah, this is how I see it, you know? That actually, like, actively kills you in the beast fight, so I'm not gonna take that. Also, why am I not popping the 2 of diamonds? What am I doing? That's okay. Yeah. It's actually a good thing when Pete gets more screen time. Mood, especially since I'm so good at making it now. Yeah, I know, this is... I've put so much time into learning how to make good food now. I wouldn't want to miss out on it. I'm actually making a Cajun shrimp pasta tomorrow for the first time. And I am so looking forward to it. Like, holy crap. That dish looked mouth-watering. You can't expect me to give up those kinds of joy in life. Still need to find the X marks the spot. I'm seeing an X, not the one I'm looking for, but... I learned that many depressed people have a sweet tooth because the sugar and stuff gives you happy chemicals, so they will seek it out or subconsciously, seeing as they often don't produce enough. Oh, that makes sense. That's good. Been coughing into the mic for the last 10 days. It's okay. You want to move closer and give him the full force? I won't let you. That's disgusting. It's bad enough when I do it. Actually, hold up. I have an idea. Oh, but I get rid of my flight and my move speed now. Okay, well, I'm glad we wasted those 15 cents. It was Eucharist, not the slow stuff thingy. Oh, right! That was Eucharist. I could have taken that. I suck at this game, I told you. Was that a sarcastic yes to me belittling myself? Unbelievable. Can't even insult myself without being stopped from it. This woman just doesn't let me have any joys in life. We're dealing a surprising amount of damage considering we're running almond milk. This might be one of the best almond milk runs we've had. Ooh, Jacob's ladder. Spill just got a whole lot more badass. Although I want to say Angelic Prism is probably one of the items that does most of the heavy lifting here. What's the MVP of this run for you, chat? Your hair getting done. Oops. You're on your own. I need to focus on this, so if chat has any questions, feel free to answer them. If you want to, I can slide the mic in your direction too. But I can't read it right now. Oh. Well, I can't answer for you. You gotta do that. I don't know what kind of games you play. Come on. Sims 4 is probably her most played one since we moved together. She's got like all the expansions. No, she doesn't. But she's got a few. She really enjoys it. I want to get her into my time at Sandrock or my time at Posha. I think she'd really enjoy it. But she very much enjoys like the chill kind of games, you know. Farming sims. Building a life, you know, unrealistic stuff where you can be successful in life. That is very true. But yeah, in terms of gaming, very chill stuff. She's also very into the Legend of Zelda. She even has a Zelda-themed tattoo. But I've actually never seen her play a Zelda game. And we've been together for 4 years. Maybe she just claims she's into Zelda because she thinks I find it attractive, which I do, to be fair, but... Which wise? No, she's had that tattoo before we even knew each other. Alright, we beat the boss rush. Let's move on to the beast again. Because that's apparently what my life is today. Just go to the beast. You mean where your mom dies and your father leaves you to take care of the farm on your fucking own? Sounds like a good life to me, basically. Okay, well, GG. I mean, I knew we had already won this run on floor 1, but... Wait. Oh, you're supposed to do that. I see. I mean, I had flight. I could have just flown over, you know, but I wanted to see what the intended solution was for that room. Hold up. I need to do something, chat. There we go. Just gonna take my YouTube thumbnail real quick there. Oh god! I like Zelda games for the lore / art, but the gameplay just doesn't do it for me, except for Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Those are like the only two I haven't played. And Zelda 2. But I've heard so many bad things about Zelda 2 that I kind of just don't want to play it. The Zelda game I played the shit out of is Majora's Mask. I mean, I don't need to tell you guys that. Those of you who have been watching for a while know it's my absolute favorite game of all time. But the lore, like everything just works so well in that game. The lore, the atmosphere, the scenery, the gameplay. It's amazing. We still need to play that game. We also need to finish the Link's Awakening remake. Yeah, we need to do like a Zelda marathon with both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. On stream. Nah. Only if you want to. Hey, a heart. Look at that, a human heart! It's a very kid-friendly game. Twilight Princess with best waifu Midna. Twilight Princess just doesn't... Oh, and that was Misachiever that started Twilight Princess talk, yeah. It's like, Twilight Princess is like the one bad Zelda game to me. It's I mean, aside from Zelda 2 apparently, but I can't say that for myself because I haven't played it. But like, Twilight Princess, everything about that game just didn't work in my opinion. What? We get a shop per floor still? Holy crap, I don't want to starve Bethlehem, that sucks here, but... Oh my god, that ladder is more broken than I thought. She says the best Zelda game is Ocarina of Time. Chat, what do you think about that? Give me your opinions. But consider this Midna. I don't want to save my money. I don't really need the holy card, let's be real. Oh, brother. That makes me moist. I still prefer OOT over Majora's Mask, but I appreciate Majora's Mask for not being OOT too. Wrong answer. Banned. Out of here. No. No. It's okay, Alili doesn't have to go either. Alili can stay. I didn't care for OOT back then because I was more into games with good stories, and OOT stories is just there. Gameplay was good though. I mean, Ocarina of Time's story is very generic, but the telling of it is still nice. Wasn't part of the immersion and the atmosphere part of the reason why people loved OOT so much? I mean, aside from the fact that the gameplay was revolutionary, of course, but... That's gonna do, like, no damage with Almond Milk, so I think we're skipping over that, too. Man, it is an eternal quest, chat. Will Problems IRL be able to find one good item in these angel deals? After we've seen, like, 10 of them, can we finally get a good item? This is a game about a disturbed child who made an entire world up in his head. An entire messed up world that exists in their basement, so... Expect to see some disturbing shit. The only thing you're not gonna see in this game is sexually themed stuff. Okay. Like, the creator of this game, Edmund Macmillan, was asked why there's no sexual stuff in this messed up game. And his response was Isaac's 5. I mean, it's not gonna get better than that, right? But it's only one heart. Mom stomping and stabbing through the floorboards. Have I showed you the story of this game? I've showed you the intro once, I think. About how Isaac's mom watches Christian television all day. And then God speaks to her that she's supposed to sacrifice her son. And then she comes at him with a butcher's knife. I want to say something related to religion, but I feel like I shouldn't. Come on, it's the last angel room. Give me a good item. Like Godhead. Give me the Godhead. Oh. I wanted to get Godhead here just so I could show her where my stream logo comes from, because I've never had the chance to do that, actually. Because I didn't stream Isaac when I met her. What are the odds of seeing so many Angel Room items and not finding Godhead or Sacred Heart? That's crazy. That's exactly what this build needed to be more fancy. This build is definitely not fancy enough. And one of the bosses, Hush, is representing Isaac as he's suffocating. That too. I mean, one of the characters, Blue Baby, right? One of the characters is called Blue Baby, and he stands for a child that's suffocated because they turned blue. It was a very dark game. It's a very fun game, gameplay-wise, but the story, like, the more you see, the darker it gets. Hey, and that's Mom's knife. Look, it's also an available item. It's an available item in the game, which would actually make this build significantly less fun, so we're not taking it. A lot of item pools are diluted. I remember the last time I got Brimstone. I feel like a lot of people just aren't going for devil deals anymore. I remember... There's too much going on. I don't see what's happening. I remember when the game came out, when Repentance came out, people were talking about how devil deals are dead. But I feel like devil deals are still hella strong. They're probably weaker than Angel Rooms at this point, but like the big factor, the big saving grace for devil deals is you can start getting them at Basement 2 as opposed to Caves 1. And then in Caves 1 you also only have a chance to get an Angel Room. Like, Angel Rooms can be such an inconvenience, and by the time that you get the first one, it might already be too late. Oops. One thing I really appreciated in Repentance is that they made the game way harder. Way harder. Like, you guys, I'm sure you guys remember all the bitching that was going on when Repentance came out. I still won't get over about that Reddit post. I gotta bring it up every few days we play Isaac, but I still can't get over that one Reddit post that talked about how Maw of the Void is now one of the worst items in the game because it doesn't give you infinite hearts anymore. God, this build is so fun! Look at all the hearts! Tears, I mean. That is war. We're fighting the 4 Harbingers here. The horsemen of the apocalypse. The 4 Hairbringers? No, those would be different. Where you go to when you go bald. Oh man, I wanted to do it without getting hit. Garbage Isaac player. Jupiter is actually doing so much work here. So much easier to dodge all of this with how small we are. So small. So small, chat. Also, I really thought we'd be doing more damage to this guy, but... Oh, there we go. Never mind. Take it back. We're doing fantastic damage against this guy.